welcome to another deep dive. It's from a band that's kind of blowing up right now called The Settlement.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of them.
And their music videos are super visually interesting, but there's also just like a lot of thought-provoking stuff in the lyrics too. And their latest one has some lyrics that really kind of jump out at you, you know?
Interesting.
So we're gonna take those lyrics and we're gonna see what we can uncover.
I love that. So there's this one line that just like really grabbed me right away.
Okay.
It's sleep like a broken toy and lost and found like a saxophone that won't make a sound.
Whoa. Okay.
And like right away, it's like such a weird juxtaposition of imagery.
For sure.
When you think about sleep, it's usually like peaceful, but here it's like broken.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Mm.
What do you make of that?
I think that's a really interesting point. It's definitely not the typical image of sleep that we're used to.
Right.
And I think it speaks to maybe like this sense of unease that a lot of people are feeling these days, even when we're supposed to be resting.
Yeah.
There's this underlying anxiety.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's that image of the silent saxophone and the lost and found.
Right.
It makes you wonder, what does that symbolize? Is it about being lost yourself or maybe like a fear of expressing yourself?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it that way. But that makes a lot of sense, especially when you look at some of the other lyrics.
Okay.
Like this line, computers, if you can either move those cement shoes.
And like when I read that, I immediately thought about how technology sometimes feels like a burden. What do you think?
Yeah, cement shoes are such a powerful image. Really gives you that sense of being weighed down. Maybe it's about feeling stuck in those like digital echo chambers, constantly bombarded with information but unable to break free. Or could it be about like the pressure to present this perfect online persona, even if it doesn't feel authentic?
Right. So it's like instead of technology connecting us, it's constricting us.
Exactly.
That's so interesting.
It is.
And it makes me think about these other lines too. Don't matter if you win or lose. And then also, way bigger than every box on your mind just sitting on the shelf. So is there like a connection between this feeling of being trapped by technology and like a search for meaning in a world that often feels kind of meaningless?
I think you're right on the money with that one. Because like, think about it.
Yeah.
In a world that's obsessed with like metrics and online validation, real meaning and purpose can be hard to find.
Yeah.
And it seems like these lyrics are encouraging us to like break free from those predefined boxes, those expectations that society puts on us. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I totally see that. And then that's where I think those lines about clowning and fashion without climbing, spelunking come in.
Right.
They seem to be celebrating like self-expression, individuality.
Yeah.
Like maybe the answer is to create your own meaning.
And spelunking without climbing. That's such a powerful metaphor.
It really is.
Spelunking implies like exploring the depths.
Right.
But without the traditional act of climbing, it suggests like finding your own way, forging your own path.
Yeah.
Maybe even embracing the unknown.
That's awesome. So, okay, we've got this really interesting tension here in these lyrics between the weight of technology and then this desire for authentic self-expression.
Totally.
It's almost like this like struggle between conformity and carving out your own space.
I like that.
So what do you think is like the ultimate message?
It's always tough to say definitively
with
art like this, But I think maybe it's a call to find balance.
Okay.
To be mindful of the ways that technology can limit us, but also to embrace the tools that it provides for connection and creativity.
Right.
Ultimately, I think it's about like finding your own voice and your own meaning in a world that can often feel overwhelming.
Yeah. It really makes you think, huh?
It does.
Like what boxes do you feel pressured to fit into? And what would it mean for you to spelunk without climbing?
Right.
To find your own unique path?
That's a great question.
It's something to ponder as you listen to The Settlement's music.
Definitely.
Or even just as you navigate your own life,
Absolutely.
So thanks for joining us for this deep dive.